Welcome to Born Genius. Today I receive Valeria, Rivera, Alvarado. What I love about Valeria is every time that we're talking, we always go into some very deep talk.
I don't talk about something that everybody talks. I don't go into superficial talking.
So you want to go a little deeper.
I like really committing talks, like the ones that we have, you know? Like when you actually present the way you think, your philosophy of life, how you've lived, what you've learned, and also laughs and also jokes and also a lot of things, the weather. But there's so many things to actually be able to share with people.
You said lost someone in your life that important. You lost your father, which was a big trauma for you, and that's one of the reasons why you came back into Cabo. It just forces you to grow in a very, very quick manner. What have been this experience for you?
He was my best friend, my biggest companion. We were very close. We did a lot of things together, and I saw him. He's always been was a very strong man, a warrior, a leader of opinion, a happy person, always looking for something to solve. And in this case, I saw him how he was being less and less and less each time, physically deteriorating, but his mind and his soul was very strong, until one day he actually, it was the first time that I heard that, I'm tired. After 73 years, I never saw my dad tired. So like, you're tired today, go to sleep. No, sweetie, I'm tired. So that's really, I told him, maybe there's another solution. And he looked at me and he said, don't you think that's a little bit selfish? You're thinking because you don't want to see me depart. But I'm ready. He went in peace, that's for sure. He was able to say goodbye to all his dearest persons. And I remember that it was, I mean, now I laugh at it, and even then, when I was saying goodbye to him, I was crying, of course. I was trying to hold my tears, but I cry a lot, so happiness, joy, sadness. And I was, Daddy, you know, go in peace. I said, why are you crying? We had so much fun. In Spanish, I said, nos divertimos un chingo. We had a blast in life, sweetie. Don't cry. I'm like, oh my God, this is an attitude that I want to learn. Yeah. So after that, he left me with so many things, and I think that when somebody leaves, you have a responsibility of being here in the body, living for that person too, you know? So if he liked beer, drink beer on his behalf. If my grandma, she loved figs, you see a fig? Eat figs, you know? Because this is only the body, you have the soul. The soul, I do believe that will continue transforming. And the way he dealt with it gave me the strength and a kind of a path to deal with it on the same way. You know?
Would you say this is one of the reasons why you are putting your body into such stress when you go into those triathlon and half Ironman and stuff like that, which is very, very tough for the body?
Yes.
I mean, you're pushing the body as much as you can when you are doing those type of competition.
I've always been like that, but definitely after experiencing something like that, you realize that you only live once. You actually live it, you know? It's not just a saying. So you want to absorb life like a sponge in every possible way, physically, mentally. I mean, you don't want to sleep that much. You want to spend time with people that you love. You want to feel all the emotions possible. So yes, I would say that's one of the reasons. We all need that, you know.
You mean the challenges?
We need the challenges in order to be able to see the good things, you know. to actually challenge yourself. Like, even when you see negativity, if you're with people that are positive and are joyful, if it's negativity, not sadness, that challenges you. Like, why am I looking at my glass half full? And that person is saying, oh my God, look at this, it's a beautiful glass. The person is not putting attention if it's here, here, or here. Oh, what a beautiful cocktail. Well, it has too much bubbles. No, but look at the colors. So that threatens you to see the colors and to see life different.
That forces you to see the good in everything. One thing that you just said is Richard Nixon, when he got Marsh out of office, he said that in order to enjoy the height of the mountain, you've got to experience sometimes the depth of the valley.
Of course.
And that is what you're referring to. It's sometimes those negative events in your life are shaping some things that you need in order to appreciate the good and have gratitude for everything. You're someone which is practicing gratitude. You're very grateful for everything that you have. Would you say that this is all those experiences that have created that?
I think so. And also it's like a muscle. You train a muscle, you train your heart, you train your mind, you train your soul. And one of the things that's very important is to be able to thank God for everything you have. You see so many things going on, like especially now.
Right now.
You know?
Yeah, the world is going crazy right now.
The Mother Nature is so mad, you know? Yeah. And a lot of it is because people want more. It's okay to want more, but be grateful for what you have right now. There's people that don't have food. There's people that don't have shelter. There's people that have lost their homes. We have a home. When somebody loves you, or hey, I'm thinking about you, thank you. For what? Because you're thinking about me.
Yeah.
You know? But you train that also.
What would be your message for the people which are suffering, which are into this dire strait type of situation and they cannot see the light?
Well, first of all, it's temporary. God or the universe time is perfect. Things happen for a reason. We don't necessarily understand all of them, but there's a reason. Never lose hope. And every bad situation, it's an opportunity to grow. Always. And I'm sure they've lost so many things. They've lost people that they care about, that their loved ones. But at the same time, there's a lot of people around that have shown a lot of emotions and protection and help and solidarity. So we've seen Mexico really turning into a lot of help, and people are getting close together, so that people needs to touch their heart and make bondings with all the people that are next to them, that are showing their affection, because it's also a time to get together, to create bonds.
You talked about Mother Nature is mad, and what it does and what I've seen is all of a sudden we are, as human beings, started to get together. And we saw that, for example, in Mexico City, where there was so many people wanted to volunteer, which they never seen anything like it, where they had to turn people away, which is unprecedented.
Yeah.
Is that the reason why all those things happen? So all of a sudden now we can start getting together?
Makes sense. I didn't think about it. I was talking to Dana about it, that it was just after the solar eclipse that things started happening. Coincidence, coincidence, I don't know, but I never thought about that. It makes totally sense, you know. You need to, instead of making war, you need to make love amongst human beings, and now we're seeing that. I mean, I'm so proud to be Mexican, you know, or living in Mexico. So that makes sense. I agree with you. I have not thought about that.
So make sure that you are sending love today. Make sure you are getting together. Be grateful, because that is part of the genius that we have. Valeria, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.